U.S. President Barack Obama calls it a heinous murder. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe vows to bring those responsible to justice. That is just some of the reaction to the latest video released by ISIS. It appears to show journalist Kenji Goto being decapitated. The 47-year-old is the second Japanese national to be killed by ISIS in the past 2 weeks. Will Ripley is in the Japanese capital. He joins us now from Tokyo live with more reaction. I cannot imagine what these families and the friends of these two men now are going through. Will.
Natalie, I just spoke with one of Kenji Goto's friends who's known him for more than a decade. They actually met shortly after 9/11, and he said his feeling today is emptiness and anger as to how ISIS could have done something like this. Within just a few hours of the word that Kenji Goto had been killed, the newspapers here started printing special editions, and they did show still frames of some of the ISIS video, but I wanted to show you this picture in particular because this is the way, Natalie, that people here in Japan are going to remember Kenji Goto, not for the way that he died at the hands of brutal, cowardly murderers, but the way that he lived when he went to war zones and he reported with compassion about families and children. This picture really strikes me because you see him smiling here, kneeling down, showing a young boy what he was shooting in his camera. And people who knew him and worked with him say that this really shows exactly what he was like when he was out on assignment. And it's something that his mother, Junko Ishido, is also talking about. Pulling herself together at a time of great grief to share, in her view, the true message of her son's life.
I'm shedding tears of sorrow. I just can't think of any words to say. But I don't want this sorrow to create a chain of hatred. Kenji worked for children who suffered from conflicts and poverty, and his goal was to create a society without war. I want to pass on his thoughts to people around the world.
Natalie, she also said she wants her son Kenji to be remembered for his courage and for his kindness. And that's how we're going to choose to remember him. That's how people in Japan are choosing to remember him as well.